Okay, it looks like officially we are live. Welcome to Osage. I apologize as we've kind of, these JJV games are really tough because you want to get in here, you got to wait till school gets out for the most part, right? And you just don't have a whole lot of time to set up. We got something new going on here tonight with the PTZ cam. Used it successfully last night, so we're excited to be using it here in Osage tonight. Saints are down 0-11 in this one.
The clock is glitching out on the scoreboard.
So we're not the only ones having technical issues. Is that right?
There's about 2
That's
minutes
right.
left in the first quarter.
So Not Your Average Joe is listening in probably from somewhere, and he's offered to run a scoreboard from afar as long as we keep him updated as to what that score is. So right now, Osage Green Devils have 11. Our St. Ansgar Saints have 0. The time on the clock is a glitchy 2:02. But I'm pretty sure somebody must be keeping the real time somewhere, somehow. I don't know that we've introduced ourselves. This is Candle Genius, and we got a couple of new guests today broadcasting. The ladies' games, they're going to be doing not only this JV game, they're going to take a little break while Not Your Average Joe comes in for the JV boys game, and then they're going to be back to broadcast the ladies' game as well. First 2 points scored by the Saints there. Who was that?
Audrina.
Yep.
Audrina. And who are, I'm going to let you introduce yourselves today.
I'm Peanut.
Peanut.
I'm just Kinsey.
Yep.
Just Peanut and just Kinsey. I love it. Thanks for being here, ladies. This is fun.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Always fun to kind of just do some different things with Saints TV. It's so fun to see it expand. And so, really, I'm just grateful that you're here, and it's fun for the folks out there to not have to listen to me all the time. I'm going to check that scoreboard here and see if Not Your Average Joe has it cooking yet.
Saints are running their probably, I don't know, out of bounds play.
Yeah.
Trying to get open. Ella.
Rebound by Audrina.
He sure
And
does.
kick it
Thanks,
back out.
Not Your Average Joe. Score is correct.
Saints are having a tough time trying to get open. Osage's defense. And a 3 is fired. Rebound by Saints again.
Ella puts it in for 2.
The score is now 11, Osage 4, Saints. Our starters for the Saints tonight are
Jada, Sophia, Ella, Audrina, and Hattie.
and then we have Macy that's sitting on the bench right now, but will probably come in at some point.
So just 6 girls tonight for the Saints.
We got a travel by Sophie.
What's your thoughts on that, ladies? 6 girls playing. You think, I mean, obviously, it's a great chance for everybody to get some playing time in. Does that get pretty tiring?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it helps they only play 6-minute quarters at least, but definitely as a freshman, too, you don't really know what to expect, and playing 6-minute quarters for 4 quarters straight can be a lot.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
End of the first quarter, Osage 11, St. Ansgar 4. We got a real late start on that one. So thank you for being here. We're going to get some shots locked in here so we can make sure that we're able to not miss anything during this one. Hey, let's make sure our commercials work. Thank you to Saints TV sponsors to help keep Saints TV free to watch in the stands. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe. Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew
Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe, buying crop insurance was hard. There's a better way to buy crop insurance. You got to get to know Joe.
The The worst place to watch a game is under the bleachers, said a wise fellow named Seymour Butts. With local schools going cashless entry only, you don't want to end up on the outside looking in because you weren't able to buy a ticket. When you add an FSB debit card to your mobile wallet, you'll have an easy, secure way to buy your ticket online or at the gate. So take it from Seymour and stop by FSB today.
Thank you, Brian Putney, Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Brian Putney, for your support of Saints TV. We're back here, second quarter. Ladies, take it.
Osage just got the ball at the second quarter. They're gonna. Oh, we got number 42. She seems to be one of their three-point shooters.
St. Ansgar would get the rebound the second attempt.
They're gonna push it down the court. Jada is.
Ooh, a steal.
By number 35. And a foul, and it's good.
And one.
She's gonna shoot. I don't know how many, actually. The rules change.
Isn't it one? She was fouled on the shot.
Okay,
and
one.
she made the shot.
I don't play basketball.
Well, hey, you can learn with the rest of us. For those of you at home, if you make a shot that you're fouled on, you take one shot.
Goes right through her hands. The throw might have been a little powerful. That's what I like to say. Osage is going to push it down the court. Try and run an offense. I don't know what they're running, but.
3 on the way.
3 from the
Rebound by Osage. Put back up for 2.
Ella's going to take it out while Hattie is going to dribble it down the court. Kids, do you have any favorite shoes on the any of the teams? Just take a look. Ball is stolen by number 42. And she misses it.
Rebound by Macy. And Ella will bring it down the floor.
She's going to run in for a little jump shot.
Oof. I thought that was going in. Would that have been a three-pointer?
No. She was inside the arc.
That one's going to go in and out. When I played basketball, I'd try and shoot a 3, but I'd always have my toe on the line, so it'd be counted as a 2. It's pretty annoying, but it's fine.
So just when you think you got a big three-pointer, you realize, oh, my toe was on the line.
Yep, exactly. They're going to push it again. Oh, she's going to shoot another 3. Saints are going to get the ball after that shot. The score is 15-4, and we got about 4 minutes left of the second quarter. And Hattie's going to bring it back down. I think my favorite shoes are probably Audrina's or Hattie's.
I agree. That's what I was going to say.
We got a push from Osage, number 5.
Osage brings in a sub.
So when I get ready to zoom in on shoes, what jersey numbers are we talking about, ladies? So I can be ready when we get ready.
51 and
41.
Oh, 41, yep.
41 and 51. Got it.
Yep.
They're moving so fast out there right now. I
Yeah, they
can't
are.
possibly get a camera on that.
I always like to pick colorful shoes playing sports.
Me too, but I like the white with a little bit of color.
There's a 3 from Hattie. Osage rebounds it.
That's Ella Sparrow on that rebound. I know that girl.
You related or something?
Yeah, I'm related or something.
3, no good. Rebounded by Osage, put back up for 2.
She stepped
Steps-
on the
Ooh.
line. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Trying to move so fast that you don't even think about it. Osage just going to inbound the ball.
That was a nice inbound.
It seems that Jada, they
Steal by Ella. She will.
travel.
Oh, they call it travel. She tried to jump stop. All of her defenders went flying by her.
Looks like the Saints are running a zone. Which usually I feel like for Saints we don't run zones very often. 3 airballed. Oh, she's going to get it in.
Oh, she must have stepped on the line.
They're shooting a lot of threes today, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are. I wonder if their varsity is going to do the same thing.
They usually shot a lot of threes, I feel like. But
Yeah,
they
I
were
mean,
also
obviously, if you're shooting threes well, man, you can put up some points.
Yeah.
It's going to be tipped. Hattie's going to pass it in. They seem like they have a lot of girls. They just all
Yeah, it seems
glide
like
in. And the bank is
three
open.
by Hattie.
The score is now 17-7. Saints behind by 10. And then Osage, a little layup. So now it's 19-7.
Great job, Not Your Average Joe.
Ooh.
Thanks for keeping up with the scoreboard for us.
We have a jump ball. Red's going to stay with it.
Osage is putting some subs in.
I always got confused why they switched sides. Like, why not just stay over there?
Yeah, I don't know how they decide whether it's baseline or sideline.
Hattie puts up a shot, but
I have a question for you ladies. I've been giving Not Your Average Joe credit for the scoreboard, but what if it's Not Your Average Kim that's doing the score? What do I say to
probably
her?
is.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, what do I say to her? I don't like to mess that up. Like, I feel like this is pretty amazing knowing that the scoreboard is operating without an individual actually being in the building. Pretty cool.
That's crazy. They're going to pass the
Kick
ball
it back out.
She's thinking of driving, but there's a lot of Osage people in the lane. Ooh, tipped out. It's a nice little punch.
Hattie will drive. Basket's
For-
no good. She steals it, puts it back up. No good. Osage rebounds.
For JV, do they not have shot clock? Is that not a
No.
rule yet?
I think as JV, both teams decide whether or not they want to play with it.
I feel like you'd want to play with it. Just get ready for the next level.
That'd be good practice,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the folks at home are seeing. If we do, and which should be live, but sorry, a little behind the scenes here. If we do replays or whatever, that'll give you a chance.
I
to
think
see
that
what's
was
going on.
another 3 shot.
Hattie will get the rebound.
She's going to push it. See Ella. Oh. Almost stepped out. She's going to shoot it again. That one is no good. Osage rebounded. Going to dribble down the court again.
9 seconds left.
Another 3.
Rebounded by Osage.
And try and put it back
It'll be
up.
a jump ball
St. Ansgar ball.
with 0.7 seconds left in the second quarter.
Not exactly a high-scoring second quarter, is it?
No, it is
No.
not. Started off very fast-paced. And that's
Osage
the
will
end.
not get a shot off.
Score is still 19-7. Osage leading. And now it's halftime.
It's already halftime, and I can see these junior varsity boys kind of stepping down here, getting ready to go watch their game. Here with this camera angle, we can kind of watch all that stuff happen. These guys get their game faces on. Let's go.
They all
That's
got their bleached hair that they need to shave off.
They
Yeah,
do.
it
They do
throws
need
me
something
off
about that,
every
don't they?
time.
I think the worst part is that some of them, they're all different kinds of bleach.
Yeah.
They're all different shades. Some are more orange, some are really yellow, some are white.
Well, it might have something to do with their hair color in the first place, don't you think?
True that.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah, we're talking last night at the JV game. Like, I can't. Something about that hair. If the hair cut's similar, I just get guys confused all the time. Like, I'm calling kids names that don't even play basketball because that kid looks like that other kid. We're going to take a quick little break here, and we'll be back after a message or 2 or 3 from our sponsors. So stick around. We'll be back.
Focus Insurance Team, safeguarding our neighbors in northern Iowa and southern Minnesota from risk.
It's Saints TV's goal to bring the game to those who are unable to cheer from the stands. Watching the stream is free. Creating it is not. Please consider donating to our cause through our donation partner, Give Butter. 100% of your donation goes directly to the St. Ansgar school system, where it is used for the education of our students, the equipment used to create these streams, and the athletic department so that our students can keep competing in the sports that are near to their hearts. Thank you for supporting St. Ansgar, and thank you for giving butter.
This broadcast is made possible thanks to the generous contributions of the advertisers you see here, as well as the Foundation for the Enhancement of Mitchell County and the Saints Legacy Fund.
Every single job that we do, either one or both of the owners are on the roof overseeing and often installing the products, which is something that we really pride ourselves on and make sure that we're going above and beyond.
Thank you, Patterson Seed in St. Ansgar, for your generous contributions to Saints TV. For more information on how Patterson Seed can help you get higher yields, contact Mike Patterson at mike@pattersonseed.com.
The Mitchell County Substance Abuse Coalition creates awareness of the impact of substance abuse and encourages change through collaborative prevention efforts. MCSAC meets on the fourth Tuesday of each month at 4 p.m. at the Mitchell County Courthouse in Osage. We are looking for new members to join the coalition to work together to build healthy communities within Mitchell County.
Getting vaccinated not only protects one person from getting sick, but it also helps to prevent spreading the disease to others. Call Mitchell County Public Health at 641-832-3500 for all of your vaccination needs.
All right, we are back. This is quarter number 3 in Osage. JV girls, St. Ansgar Saints versus the Osage Green Devils. Saints start the third quarter down by 12, 7-19. Osage girls in the lead in this one. We got Peanut and Just Kenzie with us
need
tonight.
a better name. Osage is going to try and drive.
They'll kick it out. She'll drive in.
Looks like they've got most of the people that started the first half.
Ooh, it looked like it went off
back in.
Sophie's leg.
It's going to be Osage's ball. My favorite out-of-bounds play was, what was it called, helicopter?
Oh, yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that when we just run in a circle.
Yeah, so tell me, what is the benefit of that? You just throwing the defense off when you do that, or what's?
Yeah.
I think that was the point.
It was
but
kind of like they don't know what to predict type of thing because we just scattered whenever.
Is that? Do you see that play by other teams?
yes, the boys do it.
Because I do love that play. I think it's a great play.
We did it a couple times last year, but it wasn't like our main. It was kind of like an end of the game situation if we needed to.
That's going to be 3 by Ella. Is that her name?
That's Ella. Yes, Ella Sparrow. It's funny. I'm looking at this little screen, and I get to see the 3, but to see who made the 3 is sometimes difficult to see here.
I was just actually in class rewatching all of our softball games from the summer on Saints TV.
In class?
Oh, yeah.
Like that's a class time activity? Seriously?
I get bored, so I usually turn it on.
Rebound by Osage. They'll bring it down the floor.
What'd you think of the guys that
drive
broadcast?
into the lane, dish
They're
it off.
terrible.
Were
I'm
they
joking.
bad?
Usually I can't listen to the sound because my teachers will hear it, but
It's a secret that you're watching this?
yeah.
Well, it's not a secret anymore. You better hope your teachers aren't watching this one.
Usually I have most of my work done, so.
You might be serving detention.
No. I'm just preparing for next year or this year.
Well, that's good thinking. I like it. You got high expectations
I'm
for this
scouting. We're going to be very young, but we should still be decent. We still got our pitcher back. Lost a lot of the rest of everybody.
year? Yeah, no kidding. You had a pretty strong senior class, didn't
Yeah,
you?
we did.
Kinsey included. How's college life, Kinsey?
It's good.
We don't want to know all the details, I'm sure, but you're enjoying it?
Yeah.
How's the food?
It's okay.
Carson's not happy about his food situation.
Yeah, they pretty much just feed chickens. I'm kind of getting sick of chicken.
I eat chicken almost every meal.
Chicken's not my preferred meat, so.
I like chicken. I used to not, though, but now I do.
I suppose it's fairly inexpensive. It's fairly lean.
Yeah.
It's, come on, camera, keep up.
Osage is going to score again. The score is now 24-7. The Saints haven't been able to score in this quarter yet. And they got about 3 minutes left. It does go by very fast. Osage is going to get the ball in that one.
Yeah, it goes by wickedly fast.
Yeah. I don't remember it going by this fast when I was playing. That was a good pass.
She'll put it in for 2.
Handed Osage on that one. That was a good play.
Yeah.
Osage up now 26-7.
Hopefully the Saints will score on this drive. Ooh. They're going to get the rebound and
put it back up.
another
rebound
one short.
again.
Ooh. She's a little under the basket.
Yeah, that one was a hard angle. Ooh, they're going to pass it all the way forward. She'll be fouled. So she should be going to the line.
For 1 or 2?
2.
See, why don't they just shoot 1 every time? Or 2 every time? Make it challenging.
For those of you at home, if you get fouled and you don't, or if you get fouled shooting the ball and you don't make the shot, you get to shoot 2 shots.
She makes the first one. The Saints are now down by 20. I think a sub, yep. See if she'll make this one. Nope, short. And she crossed the line.
The score is still 27-7.
We got a timeout by Mr. Urich. New principal. He's pretty lit.
Lit?
Yeah, that was the first word that popped.
That's a good way to describe a principal. Why not? I think we're really lucky to have him.
We are.
Seems like a pretty genuine dude.
Mm-hmm. He always excused me when I had to get a chiropractor appointment and all that jazz.
Well, if he's willing to excuse you for a chiropractor, I mean, you gotta like the guy, right?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't yell at me for watching film in class.
Do most others yell at you for that?
Yes, they can watch our screen. It's terrible. They'll lock our screens so we can't do anything.
I don't have that problem in college.
But we have a little tab at the top of the computer screen, and if it turns dark blue, you know they're watching, so then you can stop what
How
you're
often
doing.
does that happen?
Usually teachers watch it every class.
Once you see it turn dark blue, is it already too late?
Is that a new thing?
It depends. Some teachers
shot.
like look at it, but they don't actually. But there's some teachers that are really strict on it and will really lock your screen a lot. Clev is kind of an example. I've seen him lock a lot of people's screens, yeah. But that's when we're supposed to be like talking about our notes, so I understand why.
I don't think I ever got my screen locked.
I think I did one time because I was watching Snake or playing the Snake game.
Do you ever do schoolwork?
No.
28-7 is the score on the scoreboard, and we are, well, I say we, Osage is shooting 2 shots.
First one is bad, not good.
But the Saints did leave the box while she had the ball, so she gets 2 shots again. And she will make this one.
What happened?
The Saints ran to the bench over here while the girl shooting the free throw already had the ball. So they left like too early, so she got another shot.
Well, that's not good.
So now it is 30-7.
Hattie has the ball again. She's going to try and push it inside. Sophie. Going to push it back inside
They're
again.
moving the ball quick and well.
They just can't seem to get
They're
open
really,
enough.
yeah, they're really packing that
Looks like
lane.
Osage is running a zone too, kind of.
Yep. And Hattie will be fouled, so she will shoot 2.
Defensively, these Osage Green Devils are doing a great job here tonight. They've so far held our Saints scoreless here in the second half.
They have. They close off the lane pretty well. First one is no good.
Osage brings in a sub.
See if the Saints will be able to get this rebound and maybe put it back up. That one's going to be a little too hard.
Osage comes out with the rebound, and she's bringing it down the floor. They pass it inside.
They're going to shoot inside. Ooh,
No good. She gets her own rebound and puts it back in.
Usually we always got beat by Osage in middle school, but once it got to high school, they were just really athletic in middle school. And then we finally got better. I'm speaking when I played.
I think we were the opposite.
And like volleyball, they'd always dominate over us, but this year they did not.
This year they did not. 3 times, or first time, the Saints have won 3 straight in volleyball.
Against Osage.
In recorded history, I guess. I'll say it bound-wise.
Saints are going to get the rebound.
Ooh, she's going to get called for a travel. Saints will get the ball back. Had a couple chances, kept getting the rebound, just couldn't get it to fall. It happens. Sophie's wide open. She's going to shoot it.
And
she'll make
good.
it.
Peanut, how exciting was that win here on this court, volleyball season?
It was even better being on this court, I think. But it was really, really exciting.
It's funny when we talk to the girls about, like, what is their favorite place to play ball, not on our own home court. Most of them say here. I think they like the energy here, right?
Yes, it's always packed. It's always a good game. I think that's the fun part about it. Osage is going to get the rebound. Going to push it. Going to try and trap her. Oh, maybe not. Almost got the steal.
She'll kick it back out.
She's going to shoot
a 3.
another one. Oh.
I'm only laughing at the expression on Ella's face after she shot that one, I think. Maybe didn't
Saints
get
ball.
quite set on it.
We only
Coach
got
says roll it.
3.9 seconds left.
Gotta shoot.
It's going to be a little long. But now, it's the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of
4.
3. Saints scored 2 in this third quarter. Osage leads 34-9. Hey, let's just keep you ladies live on this one. What do you say?
Sounds good.
The girls are standing still. Should we talk about shoes, or what do you want to talk about? I mean, hey, it's your discussion.
Oh, there's Kenzie. Everybody say hi to Kenzie. Can you zoom in on her?
Where is she?
She's walking out of the bleachers.
Oh, she's walking. There she is.
Her fit's pretty fire today, if you'd ask me. There she goes.
Slow as I can go with that camera.
She didn't want to be on
Fire
the
fit.
stream. Usually most of the girls dress up today, but some of them didn't. Couldn't see the fire fits.
That shoe. The shoe. Look at the shoe. See it?
Those ones
Oopsie,
are
get
like
back up there.
tie-dye. Looks like.
Oh, yeah. They are.
Interesting. Rare. One
Very
of one.
rare. They're definitely rare.
Does that mean nobody's got them?
I see one. I see one shoe. I don't even see two shoes. I only see one. It's very rare. It's not uncommon to see the same kid wearing different color shoes. I'll say, especially when we're here in Osage. I wonder if we'll see that tonight.
Yeah, a
Do the
lot
girls
of
do
them
that?
like make them like that. It's not even just two different shoes. Like a lot of them are starting to be where they're just different colors.
I think the colorful shoes are coming back.
Yeah, now you can hardly find just plain white ones.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that funny?
Oh, we got a foul in the lane. They're going to take it out of bounds.
Jax to the max. Jackson Vroom was catching some static because he was wearing black shoes and everyone else's were white the other night. And I was like, man, way to be different, right?
Osage puts
Personally,
that one in.
I don't like black shoes, especially with our jerseys.
Yeah.
Red and white and black just don't mix very well.
They say black makes you look slower too. Like running down the floor.
Really?
Yeah.
So is that an advantage or disadvantage? Like if they think you're running slow, it's boy in black shoes. That guy's not very fast. But what if you're the fastest kid alive wearing black shoes?
I don't
Would you
know.
catch him off guard?
It's crazy then. Osage, oh, Macy
Nice.
got the rebound.
Kicks it out to Sophie.
She's
She'll
going to go up
shoot.
again. Hattie's going to get the rebound again.
She'll put it
There
back
it
up.
is.
That's good. Score is now 36-11. Saints are still behind. They're coming back. Osage is going to move the ball. They get her low.
They'll get the rebound, put that one back in.
Is there anything? Can you still not have any earrings or jewelry playing
Yeah.
basketball?
I don't think you can, just because it's a contact sport.
Which is crazy because you can in softball now.
But that's not really contact.
I think it's
Which,
contact.
Yes, there definitely is contact, but not like basketball. For the most part, there shouldn't be contact.
Or volleyball. Don't know how we can't wear jewelry in volleyball.
Yeah, you can in college.
Is there... I'm wondering, like, if an earring falls out or something like that. Is there, like, a hazard to somebody who steps on that?
Yes.
Or slips or get your knee into it, right, while you're trying to...
I think it's more of the hazard of getting it ripped out of your ear.
Which is your own
That's fair.
problem if that's
Yeah.
happens, but
We don't need any stinking blood delays, though.
that happened at the Osage game actually. JC, I don't know
What was the
happened.
situation with that?
I
We
think
were all
she
confused.
had a little cut and it was bleeding a lot, and when we go into our huddle and we pat each other in the back, she got it all over my jersey too.
Because, yeah, they were stopped, both of you, right?
Yep. But their athletic trainer came over and she had this like magical liquid and it got it right out. So that's pretty cool. Didn't have to
Magical-
switch jerseys or anything.
Oh, get out of the jersey. Didn't, like, just suck her arm dry or something.
She's gonna shoot. Ooh, over.
Yeah, I was going to say over the back. So it'll be Saints ball going back the other way.
We got about 4 minutes left. Their scoreboard seems to be working a lot better.
Yeah.
Not glitching out as much.
It's kind of nice to get some JV games in early, right? So that we can get the scoreboard issues all worked out.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
A little miscommunication there. So Osage
Saints
got
are gonna
the
get that.
steal.
Ooh. Yep, they're gonna keep it. Gonna push it down. They're kind of starting to press, putting like a one-man pressure on. Ooh.
Sophie will get the rebound. She'll pass it back to the top of the key, and they'll pass it into the lane.
Still gonna get the ball. Thought about shooting it. Decided to keep it and try and she's gonna try and drive a little bit. Foul.
Foul on Osage.
Reaching. I actually don't know. Me and Kinsey are actually going to Mexican after this.
We are.
What?
Or do you need us for boys JV?
Oh, no. I mean, I'd love to have you here, but it sounds like you have plans. Joe's going to come up for boys JV, and then you gals can come back for the girls varsity?
Yep.
That'd be amazing. So you get a nice little Mexican date in, the two of you.
Oh,
Catch up
yeah.
a little bit.
Yep.
Kinsey, school's not done for...
I am. I'm done.
Seriously?
Today I took my last final.
I don't know how
That's
that
crazy.
works. Yeah, I have on my calendar that Carson's coming home on Friday, and he informed me that he may be here for the varsity game.
Yeah.
And he's done for the week, too.
I mean, technically, NIAC's not done till Thursday or Friday, I believe,
Okay.
but all my classes were done, so.
How have workouts? You're practicing, right? I mean, tell the world what's going on here in your life at NIAC. What are you
Right now,
studying?
I'm doing nothing for volleyball. We don't start off season till after Christmas break,
Okay.
so I have till January. And then right now, I'm just doing my prereqs to get into the nursing program,
Nice.
and it's been going good.
You participated in one full season of college volleyball, and how was that different than high school?
Oh man, a lot faster. I mean, it's also different because I didn't know anybody I was playing, whereas in high school I played them for however long, so I kind of knew. So it was like just a bunch of different people that
Sure.
I had to learn. Definitely like a different style of play.
I suppose the team chemistry it just takes time to develop that, right?
Yeah.
So did other girls who have been there for, well, it's nice 2-year school, right? So there's not a whole lot of time to build
No.
that chemistry.
Not at all.
Did the JV boys get new jerseys? Or are those the new varsity red
Those
ones?
were the old varsity red ones,
they
weren't
are? It looks like some of them have
So they
new
got
red
new
ones.
varsity red ones.
That's pretty sick. It's always a good feeling to have a new jersey.
Yeah.
Did you didn't get to wear the volleyball ones?
Nope. They were supposed to be there and they didn't show up.
Most of them have holes in them now from diving and stuff.
Yeah, I kind of figured. They don't usually last long.
You gotta travel from the Saints, Green Devils ball.
I tell you what, it is tough going getting points here today for these
That
ladies.
is.
It is. They
7
can't
in the
do
first half.
anything in the lane, it seems
Yeah,
like.
no kidding. It's probably a good time to try to drop some threes in or something. I
Yeah.
don't know, because
Might as well.
you show 11. Is that right? 11 points on the
Yep.
Yeah.
Saints? 38-11 is the score.
They're gonna fire.
Audrina
Shot
will
deep.
get the rebound, and Ella will push it down the floor, but she'll pull it back out. Uh-oh.
Jada's gonna get the
Jada
rebound.
will get it back.
Or I don't even know.
Sophia will get that rebound. She'll kick it back out.
Good
Fake
ball fake.
drive, pop. 3 is, oh, they counted it a 2. Her toes must have been on the line.
Good, great shot, though.
Yeah, it was. We got a steal. Saints are
We're
coming
gonna
back
push
fast.
it. They got numbers. She'll stop and pop. We'll get the rebound.
Get the rebound.
She'll pull-
Should have. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Ella puts that one in for 2.
45 seconds remaining in this one. 15-38 is the score.
Looks like it went off of the foot of Sophie. So it'll be Osage's ball still with 24 seconds left. Osage will inbound it. She'll kick it out. She'll shoot. Rebound by the Saints. They'll push it down the floor. She'll pass it ahead to Hattie. Hattie will put it
great
in.
play, great play.
Osage bringing it back. steal by Hattie. And that's the game. The final score is 38-17. Osage on top. Very quick ball game.
That was a quick ball game here. That thing started at 4 o'clock p.m. It's 4:48 on my clock.
Wow.
So I know they schedule these JV games an hour apart. So it's 4 o'clock girls, 5 o'clock boys, and then they play at 6:15 for the varsity girls to start theirs, and 7:45 for the boys. So you're right, though. Those jerseys are not what I'm used to seeing out here.
Yeah, they look pretty nice.
They sure do. Take a close look at that. Well, ladies, thank you for joining us for this one. Obviously, knowing how short these games are, you don't have a whole lot of time, but you're Mexican.
No, we
and
don't.
Good thing they serve that stuff fast.
Yeah.
So appreciate you joining us for this one. Glad to have you here and excited to have you back for the girls' varsity game at 6:15. Thanks for joining us here. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back with the boys' JV matchup right after this message from our sponsors. Thank you, ladies. We'll see you shortly.
See ya.
Bye.
It's Saints TV's goal to bring the game to those who are unable to cheer from the stands. Watching the stream is free. Creating it is not. Please consider donating to our cause through our donation partner, Give Butter. 100% of your donation goes directly to the St. Ansgar school system, where it is used for the education of our students, the equipment used to create these streams, and the athletic department so that our students can keep competing in the sports that are near to their hearts. Thank you for supporting St. Ansgar, and thank you for giving butter.
This broadcast is made possible thanks to the generous contributions of the advertisers you see here, as well as the Foundation for the Enhancement of Mitchell County and the Saints Legacy Fund.
Every single job that we do, either one or both of the owners are on the roof overseeing and often installing the products, which is something that we really pride ourselves on and make sure that we're going above and beyond.
Thank you, Patterson Seed in St. Ansgar, for your generous contributions to Saints TV. For more information on how Patterson Seed can help you get higher yields, contact Mike Patterson at mike@pattersonseed.com.
The Mitchell County Substance Abuse Coalition creates awareness of the impact of substance abuse and encourages change through collaborative prevention efforts. MCSAC meets on the fourth Tuesday of each month at 4 p.m. at the Mitchell County Courthouse in Osage. We are looking for new members to join the coalition to work together to build healthy communities within Mitchell County.
Getting vaccinated not only protects one person from getting sick, but it also helps to prevent spreading the disease to others. Call Mitchell County Public Health at 641-832-3500 for all of your vaccination needs.
Did you know the EJ has an app available to download in your app store for free? We can't wait to hear how you like it. Search Enterprise Journal and look for our logo, you know the one, or scan the QR code below. It's so easy, even a child could do it.
The Canine Cabin Kenneling and Pet Services proudly supports our Saints athletes.
St. Ansgar is a thriving community in north central Iowa with a lot to offer. Founded in 1853 by a group of Norwegian immigrant farmers, St. Ansgar is a small town with culture, character, and charm. Known as the Garden Spot of Iowa, it is a wonderful place to grow your family or business. You might not expect all the wonderful amenities you'll find here. Within our shops, you'll find unique gifts, home decor, collectibles, and antiques. You'll also find restaurants, outdoor activities, and events. St. Ansgar is a great place to visit any time of the year, and we take pride in our schools. Our youth are provided the highest quality education in a secure, positive, and challenging environment, empowering all students to reach their full potential. St. Ansgar welcomes visitors and newcomers with open arms and warm smiles. Come visit and see why so many people proudly call this area home.
It's been a wonderful experience having our kids come to We Saints. Each child is taken care of like they're our own kids.
I'm really excited about the future for We Saints.
We're excited to get a grant for this expansion, and we'll be able to take 50 more children once our expansion is complete.
Our community has been incredibly supportive, whether it be from donations or people just banding together to help out with small projects.
The staff are friendly, the atmosphere is great, and there's a great daily structure. Statesville Kids Care is very important to the community because it helps bring in young families in the community, which in turn helps our small businesses and our community overall.
We are striving for greatness and pushing all the boundaries to be great. We try to give every child what they need developmentally, emotionally, socially. My favorite thing about bringing her to Kids Care has been the vocabulary that she brings home. I see this daycare not just daycare, I see it as like a little family. My son comes home every day from daycare and he's learned something new, and his behaviors have improved since coming to Statesville Kids Care. We're working on, simple skills to get them ready for preschool and kindergarten, like the ABCs, coloring, counting, typical things that you hope to see by the time that they're in preschool. The staff here at Statesville Kids Care is very, very nurturing. I've taken little bits and pieces from each of my experiences and tried to bring them all together to create a program that works for our kids. She changed the building, repainted, and she made it a lot more clean. She brought new families in and got everyone excited about the upcoming new Statesville Kids Care. The Bright Wheel app has been amazing. You get to kind of keep in touch with what your kids are doing throughout the day. We are really just focused on creating a safe, happy, and healthy environment for all the kids of Statesville and the surrounding communities. I could get pictures throughout the day of things that she's doing and videos It's just really awesome to be able to see exactly what they're doing.
It's a really fun environment. There's good people working here, and you can see all the happy kids all the time.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe. Before I knew Joe. Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe, buying crop insurance was hard. There's a better way to buy crop insurance. You got to get to know Joe.
The worst place to watch a game is under the bleachers, said a wise fellow named Seymour Butts. With local schools going cashless entry only, you don't want to end up on the outside looking in because you weren't able to buy a ticket. When you add in...
All right, thank you, FSB Banks, for your sponsorship of Saints TV to keep it free to watch for those who are unable to cheer from the stands. Canal Genius here, and we are kicking off boys JV basketball. St. Ansgar versus Osage. I tell you what, basketball season is kicking off in grand fashion. I'm running the camera here, so sometimes a little tough to see who's doing what while I'm keeping this camera going, but I'll do the best I can. I see number 3, Mr. Trey Johansson, a sweet new, I don't know if that's a new jersey or if it's the first time I've seen it, but looking good here, ready to do jump ball. Saints versus Osage Green Devils, boys JV game. I got a basketball scoreboard up right now. That's the final score of the ladies game. So I'm going to remove that here for the moment. We'll get it back up here. The score is 0-0, and we are tipping off right here, right now. Anthony Schnabel with a 2-point shot from under the basket. Saints lead 2-0. Oh, nice block. This thing's going back and forth here. Pretty good defense by both teams. Relentless defense. Schnabel back up for 2 more on that one. Schnabel has all 4 of St. Ansgar's 4 points so far. One thing I have to kind of relearn every year is how much more of the court the boys use than the girls. Up and in for Osage. Number 5 in the basket on that one. I don't have a roster in front of me, so. Chat is running. If you have any questions, any thoughts, any concerns, you need to see something different, aren't hearing us very well, these things happen. Three-point miss by Jackson to the max, Jackson Broom. Welcome, Joe Beelan. Not your average Joe joining us here. You know what? I never did mute those microphones. I don't know which one you're on.
It's been a day, I can tell you. I think I'm on 2.
Yeah, I'm on a weird one here.
Oh, you're on weird one.
I tell you what, this whole thing started there. We shifted it here.
It's everybody's a little discombobulated here on a Tuesday.
Our simple setup, if you look at it, is pretty disasterly right now up here. We got wires everywhere.
The scoreboard is working, by the way, if you want to get it up on there. Good. I do have it. Have it going. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Saints lead at 4-2. Jackson Broom, Gavin Squire, Anthony Schnabel, Trey Johans for 3.
Ooh.
And skying in there is number 35, Colton Winia. Hits the ground hard.
It was a lot. Oh, boy. Can I keep up with the play?
Anthony takes it to the rack. He's fouled. He'll go to the line. Shoot 2.
I don't even know what you call it, by Colton was dang impressive. Like, that dude was way up there.
I am going to make the old switcheroo here. I'm going to go from 3 to 2.
And I'm going to hit the replay button here, see if we can find that thing, because that was wild. There it is right there. We got it. Okay. So if you missed that play, let's go to the replay here and take a look at Colton Winia coming up here. Here, watch this jump on this thing. Oh, look, you got a screen in front of your screen, Joe.
I got a screen on top of screen. There we go.
So he's coming in high. I'll say high jump
style.
Look how he's up there. Like, oh, wait a minute, I'm sitting on your head.
And then
Sorry
loses
that,
his legs.
Sir.
Yeah, oh, that's crazy.
That is wild. Colton's got hops.
He sure does. So Anthony goes to the line to shoot 2 here.
Did a wire get on my? Oh, there we go.
Oh,
yeah.
Your ears. I got your ears turned down. These wires perfectly turn those knobs.
They really do.
We'll route it this way. That won't happen again. Anthony at the line shooting 2. First one on the way. Strong off the back of the iron. No good.
Schnabel has proven himself an impact player here already in this one. 4 points for the Saints. All of them Schnabel's.
Yeah, I believe he is your leading varsity scorer. So I don't know how much longer he'll play at this JV level, the way he's playing at the varsity level. You might need to just save those points.
Yeah, I heard that score stat after the game last week, right, versus Central Springs.
Yeah, that we're one game in, so we won't overreact. He only played about 4 minutes in that game, but scored 8 points in that 4 minutes. I think Schwiesau had 9, so technically your second leading scorer is Schnabel. Looks like a really good player, especially when you think that guy's a freshman.
Yeah. Well, he works hard. We know that.
2:15 to go in the quarter here. We'll get the clock up and running now that we're kind of settled in. Easier to run from my office than it is from my truck, is what I learned.
I was wondering how you do that. We did. You maybe heard us. Maybe it was not your average Kim that was doing that.
It was not. At least not when it was right. It wasn't.
You
see what I did there?
Just a second. We got a little button for that, I think, but I'm not going to. You know what? I was going to hit the mute button, or the beat button, but this is probably a better one.
That one probably is. No, it was
pay for
me.
That later, sir.
I think I only made one mistake. Not too bad. It's a little delayed, but
not bad, really, because as I was watching it here, it was just within a few seconds I saw the work that you were doing.
That's good. Johans thought he had the clean block there. Instead, he's called for the foul. Number 4 goes to the line to shoot 2, makes the first. Gets the Green Devils within 1. Low-scoring first quarter here, especially this JV squad scored, 70-something or 60? 66 or 68 last week.
That was a whale of a game.
That puts them both in 4-4. Johans, another talented freshman, brings it up. Hudson Sparrow with it on the right wing, travels. Turnover Saints.
Hudson Sparrow, part of our broadcast last night. Still figuring out his Saints TV name. So we'll just, if you got any good guesses out there, throw them out there. Huddy Barrow, he's gone by. Huddy Dunks.
Osage looking to set the offense up there. Good move.
That was a
great move.
Osage
takes their first lead of the night, 6-4. Minute 30 to go in the first quarter.
If you're just joining us, Saints go up 4-0 early, and then the Osage Green Devils come back with 6 unanswered of their own.
Squire steps on the line, turnover Saints. 5 drives the lane, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Johans. Johans bring the ball up, swings it over and in to Winia. Winia lays it up and in. Tie game. Nice play there, move the basketball. That's what this JV team does better than JV teams we've watched the last couple of years, is make that extra pass. Instead of taking that long kind of floater, Squire dishes it off to Winia for the easy layup. Winia skies for another rebound. Jump ball is going to be the call.
Skies is the answer. My goodness.
He can jump.
He sure can.
From 3, good. The long 3 goes in, and the Green Devils retake the lead. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Winia with it, down low. Squire looking to create out the top. You can tell they're swinging that ball, looking to get it inside again to Winia. That seems to be what the mission is here. There it is. Find the man on the low block. That Schnabel, he's fouled, and he'll go to the line with 2.8 seconds to go in the first quarter, shooting 2.
I am telling you, these quarters go so fast in these JV games.
Well, they're only 6 minutes, so they are 2 minutes shorter than the varsity quarters, but still, it's fast 6 minutes, no doubt. First free throw for Anthony's up and good. The freshman puts the second one up, long off the back of the iron, but rebounded by Winia.
Oof.
His putback won't go, and out of bounds the ball goes. 9-7 it is at the end of the first quarter.
And with that, we'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back right after this. Don't you go anywhere.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe. Before I knew Joe. Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe.
Before I knew Joe, buying crop insurance was hard. There's a better way to buy crop insurance. You got to get to know Joe.
The worst place to watch a game is under the bleachers, said a wise fellow named Seymour Butts. With local schools going cashless entry only, you don't want to end up on the outside looking in because you weren't able to buy a ticket. When you add an FSB debit card to your mobile wallet, you'll have an easy, secure way to buy your ticket online or at the gate. So take it from Seymour and stop by FSB today.
Back to action here in the start of the second quarter. We've got substitutions. Mason Beeland, Matt Clevenger, Hillman, a Landon-style Hillman, and Griffin Brum join Hudson Sparrow out there for the start of the second quarter.
Saints down by 2, looking to fix that right here with this pass.
Sparrow with a pass to Matty Clev. No doubt about it. That was a pass.
That was definitely a pass.
And we've got a 9-9 ball game. 4 of these 5 played together quite a bit last night in the JJV game and had a great run together when they were on the court. So good to see that. Back together tonight again. This freshman group's pretty talented. Fun to watch. Foul called on the Saints on the other end. I believe they'll give that one to the aforementioned Huddy Barley. It is. Old 2-1. Gets a good, honest foul there. We like those. Can't take them with you.
No, you may as well use them up.
Ask the Bears coach. Kind of like timeouts. You got to use them.
Oh, my goodness. What Bears coach?
Right, exactly. Sorry, Bears fans. I'm going to keep bringing that up, though, because I just love it.
That is a tough one.
1 of 2 go in at the free throw line. 10-9. Green Devils have the lead. Back and forth affair here in Osage. Maddie Clev. Ooh, tied up there at the top, kind of a half block, half stolen pass.
Ooh.
Defender falls down, and Osage makes him pay. 13-9 now. Griffin Brum. Gets it inside to Beeland. Beeland up off the glass. Strong. Rebound. Jump ball. Good hustle by both players there. Forced the jump ball, stay with the Saints.
Mason Beeland puts a little muscle into that one.
The possession arrow apparently wrong on the scoreboard because it's going to go to the Green Devils. Or it could just be the old jump ball rule of the Saints don't win jump balls ever. If you joined us last week, we joked about that. There was a lot of jump balls, and it does seem like every one of them went the other way.
That was funny last week.
And the thing you got to remember about that jump ball thing is that's because it changes at the quarter. So the Saints started with it at the quarter, so that was their version of the jump ball. Then the possession arrow goes back to.
At the quarter?
Yeah, so like now the Saints, the possession arrow is in the Saints' favor. So if it stays like this in the third quarter, start of the third quarter, the Saints will get it if there's no jump ball. Landon Hillman lays it up and in. Good pass there, and Landon finishes.
Man, I really thought that was only at the half. Good thing I watched Saints TV. I can learn this stuff.
That's right. That is why it feels like, man, didn't they just get the jump ball? And they might have, but the quarter changed to that. Nice feed inside, laid up and in.
You know, the play before that was actually a pretty nice play by Osage. Defended really well by the Saints, but Green Devils have an answer.
Landon Hill going to work inside. Lays it up, no good. Gets his own rebound. He'll get another shot at it. That one goes in. Landon Hillman quickly has 4 points. Green Devils here. Looking around the offense. You get Brum, I believe. They get him for the push. Under the basket. Saints bring in subs here. Jensen, Vroom, and Johans. No, correction. Porter. Johans and Schwiesau look exactly the same with that haircut.
I'm telling you, man. There's a lot of those guys I can't tell apart. So it's a busy week with in basketball this week, and there are limitations as to how many quarters each player can play. Is that true?
There are limitations to how many games you can play in a season. And quarters per night, so the way you can kind of work that system a bit and work it legally and within the rules very smartly is you can play 6 quarters in a night and only count it as one game if they're in the same night. So that's what you'll see tonight. You're going to see, for example, Anthony's not going to play more than 2 quarters in this JV game so that they can count it as one game participated in tonight.
That makes sense.
Good coaching there, good use of those, maximize those minutes at all those levels. We stopped our clock. The in-arena clock does not stop. It should. And they do now. They bleed an extra 16 seconds off, so we'll go ahead and catch the clock up. My clock is right, but you know what? We'll match the in-arena clock. Jensen misses the first. I like to call them arenas here, even though they're not. Although this one's about as close as you get to actually being an arena. I think this might be bigger than where South Dakota State plays basketball. Don't know why I picked on South Dakota State, but I wanted to. Second one for Jensen's up and good.
Because they have the greatest logo in all of
They
sports.
do. They really do like their logo. Matt Clevenger with the steal. Slam-a-jam time for Clev. Instead, he's hacked and fouled. And they what now? They called it an offensive foul? Is that right? Well, that's an interesting way to call that.
Osage's player taking his time getting up off the floor.
Looks like he may have rolled an ankle on the way down. Let's see the replay of that.
Yeah, I'm not
as long
sure.
as we got time.
I'm honestly not sure.
See if I'm wrong or if the official's wrong. It's always fun to do that. It's probably me. Usually is.
I'm a long ways from where I belong on
Oh,
this
that's
one.
all right.
Hold on, let's see
You
if
got
we can
time.
find
We've got an injury time out on the court. Green Devil down after he takes the charge.
It all happened pretty fast. Let's see here. Okay, so he's still down, so we're going to move to the replay cam here. We're going to kind of run this slow. So we're going to go back
I got my own screen.
Yep. So we're coming in here. Camera says, whoa, what just happened? And so here is the play. Is he set? Well, he does a little hop. They're kind of moving at the same time.
Sure are. That's, that's, I guess, judgment call. Unfortunately, the Osage player injured there, and he's not putting any weight on that right ankle. This might be the second broken ankle on Saints TV.
Oh, yeah, you can see him coming down on that right there, Joe.
Yeah, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to say that's what he did. But we did have, unfortunately, I don't know if you guys talked about it in a girls' JV game. I think Olivia Damaris, we talked about that injury last week at home. Didn't look very good. Unfortunately, it looks like it's not. She did not play tonight, and rumor has it she's out for the long haul with an injury there. Just a 2. I marked it as a 3 originally, but looks like that's just a 2. So it's 21-14. Green Devils with the lead. JT Red enters the game. He's got the basketball there. Foul called underneath on the Saints. I believe they'll give that one to Shwisa.
Tough deal for Olivia and for the Saints.
Hate to see that. And they missed her tonight. You could tell. So it'll be Green Devil basketball here. Minute 12 to go in the second quarter. Double dribble. Zach Jensen forces the turnover. Good defense.
Porter Sweez, we got a couple number 3s on this team, don't we?
There's so many, it's hard to keep track of them.
So many number 3s.
And they all have the same hair, and, you know.
Because isn't Trey running 3?
I think he is, too. That's part of why I get them so confused. They have the same hair and the same number. That's a basketball problem. Only so many jerseys to go around. Foul called there, I guess. Give that one to Matt.
To Matty.
Didn't see a lot there, but we'll call it a shooting foul because that is the 5th of the quarter. So he'll go to the line and shoot 2. First one's up and good. Pretty shot there from number 4 for the Green Devils. Let's see if we can get a name for number 4.
Well, I looked that up. Osage Green Devils leading 22-14 here. 21 seconds remaining here in the first half of this one. Rebound going back to the Green Devils. They'd like to get the last shot in here of the half. No shot clock here. You know what? I don't believe we're doing shot clock here for the JV games at all. The girls did not use one. I haven't been really paying attention. Obviously, it's off right now.
The 3 almost goes in at the buzzer, but it rattles out and will go to half. The Green Devils lead at 22-14.
And we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back right after this. We're not sure. The scoreboard shows a 0.7 second break for halftime, and we are back. Maybe not. They might give them more time.
Looks like they might give them a little bit more time.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
Focus Insurance Team, safeguarding our neighbors in northern Iowa and southern Minnesota from risk.
It's Saints TV's goal to bring the game to those who are unable to cheer from the stands. Watching the stream is free. Creating it is not. Please consider donating to our cause through our donation partner, Give Butter. 100% of your donation goes directly to the St. Ansgar school system, where it is used for the education of our students, the equipment used to create these streams, and the athletic department so that our students can keep competing in the sports that are near to their hearts. Thank you for supporting St. Ansgar, and thank you for giving butter.
This broadcast is made possible thanks to the generous contributions of the advertisers you see here, as well as the Foundation for the Enhancement of Mitchell County and the Saints Legacy Fund.
Every single job that we do, either one or both of the owners are on the roof overseeing and often installing the products, which is something that we really pride ourselves on and make sure that we're going above and beyond.
Thank you, Patterson Seed in St. Ansgar, for your generous contributions to Saints TV. For more information on how Patterson Seed can help you get higher yields, contact Mike Patterson at mike@pattersonseed.com.
The Mitchell County Substance Abuse Coalition creates awareness of the impact of substance abuse and encourages change through collaborative prevention efforts. MCSAC meets on the fourth Tuesday of each month at 4 p.m. at the Mitchell County Courthouse in Osage. We are looking for new members to join the coalition to work together to build healthy communities within Mitchell County.
Getting vaccinated not only protects one person from getting sick, but it also helps to prevent spreading the disease to others. Call Mitchell County Public Health at 641-832-3500 for all of your vaccination needs.
Did you know the EJ has an app available to download in your App Store for free? We can't wait to hear how you like it. Search Enterprise Journal and look for our logo, you know the one, or scan the QR code below. It's so easy, even a child could do it.
The Canine Cabin Kenneling and Pet Services proudly supports our Saints athletes.
St. Ansgar is a thriving community in north central Iowa with a lot to offer. Founded in 1853 by a group of Norwegian immigrant farmers, St. Ansgar is a small town with culture, character, and charm. Known as the Garden Spot of Iowa, It is a wonderful place to grow your family or business. You might not expect all the wonderful amenities you'll find here. Within our shops, you'll find unique gifts, home decor, collectibles, and antiques. You'll also find restaurants, outdoor activities, and events. St. Ansgar is a great place to visit any time of the year, and we take pride in our schools. Our youth are provided the highest quality education in a secure, positive, and challenging environment, empowering all students to reach their full potential. St. Ansgar welcomes visitors and newcomers with open arms and warm smiles. Come visit and see why so many people proudly call this area home.
It's been a wonderful experience having our kids come to We Saints. Each child is taken care of like they're our own kids.
I'm really excited about the future for We Saints.
We're excited to get a grant for this expansion, and we'll be able to take 50 more children once our expansion is complete.
Our community has been incredibly supportive.
We are back.
Live and local, as they say. I don't know, isn't that like a TV news thing or something?
It's a Saints TV news thing.
That's
Live
it.
and local.
That's
We are
it.
here.
The other number 3, Johans out there, feeds Winia inside, count the bucket, and give him a free throw, perhaps? Question mark? No, they're saying on the floor. On the floor. That makes more
Pre-bucket.
sense. I was trying to wonder what was happening there, but that makes a lot more sense.
So foul pre-bucket.
Pre-bucket,
right?
yep.
All right, all right.
So you got Johans Winia. Johans lays it up and then skies to the hoop.
Man, that kid can jump.
Rumor has it he can dunk. In fact, not just rumor. I've seen it on TikTok with my own eyeballs. Go search out Trey Johans on TikTok, and you can see it for yourself if you don't believe me. Like I didn't believe it till I saw it on TikTok. And what you see on TikTok is true, so it's got to be real.
Did they first measure the hoop on TikTok?
Well,
Just make sure it
we're
was
not
actually
gonna
10 feet?
I don't know. They did not, no. But I think your son was involved, so you could ask him.
I did see, so if my son was in that one, that's the one I saw. It was an actual video. It was in the gymnasium. I'm not sure they can raise and lower those
I
hoops,
think
to
right.
be honest. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go with it must be true.
A turnover, Green Devils. Saints will get it back. So I was going through the lineup, and then Johans flushed it and interrupted. So let's go with Vroom, Winia, Schnabel, and Squire. And this number 3, Johans, not to be confused with number 3 with the same hair, Schwieser. Winia's 3's long, off the back of the iron, to a Green Devil. Number 12 is Evan Bremer. Is it Bremer? Is that how we say it? Osage? B-R-E-M-E-R? Or
Let's go
Bremer?
Bremer.
Let's go
When
Bremer.
you're in Osage. That's a nice shot.
24 makes it 24. That's Noah Dalager. Dalager? How we going with that in Osage?
How's it spelled?
D-A-L-A-G-E-R. I think it's Dalager.
Great shot.
Johans for 3. Good. 24-19, Saints crawl back in this one.
You're on your own with Gallagher. I knew a Gallagher in Osage.
Sure.
Actually, we just called him that. That wasn't actually his name.
We have some of those, too. That's funny. Here he is again at the free throw line. Hands it off here. Street with it. It's Cooper Street. You're going to hear that name Street quite a bit. Older brother Quinn Street will be the man to beat in the varsity boys game. Shots no good. Rebound by Winia.
I'm not sure what we just saw right there.
It was a pile of bodies laying under the hoop.
The ball bounced off the guy on the floor who just, I don't even know. I'm not sure.
I don't either. Vroom's 3 is long, but Schnabel fights for the rebound, kicks to a Green Devil, and Osage will come back with it this way.
Well, Schnabel, that's a name we haven't heard since the first quarter. What's going on there, Joe?
Yeah, I believe this would be his second of the 2 quarters he'll play in this JV game. We'll keep an eye on that, see if he plays in the 4th quarter. Then you'll know he'll only play 3, or likely only play 3 in the varsity.
That makes sense.
And that may be what they're doing.
Threes just aren't going the way that these boys would like them to.
Out of bounds, off the Saints. So it'll stay with Osage here. 3:16 to go in the third quarter, 24-19. After the Saints led by 4 early, Osage clawed back into this thing and took a big lead at the end of the first half. Foul on the inbound play. A timeout on the inbound play. Foul not called, just a timeout. Full timeout for the Green Devils here.
Take this moment here to get some of my buttons reset. Kind of figured out how to use this.
Yeah, so this camera here, a little behind the scenes, he can set, like, I want it to be right there, and then you push a little memory button, and it will remember that that's where you told it to go.
Exactly. This one will be good for free throws, I think. Don't you think?
So you can make a free throw right side button and a free throw left side button, right?
Yeah,
on that thing?
Yeah, there's our right. Let's go to our left here during this timeout. To the left side free throw button. I'm going to zoom out and catch up more of the court there. Just hit that button.
That's
smoothly transitions.
Crazy, crazy. And this is all done with a little tiny camera sitting on a pedestal in front of me. Amazing, the technology.
I brought a tripod in case I need it. Good news. I don't need to bring it next time.
After the timeout here, the Green Devils will inbound. Hayden Marks is your inbounder. Looking for Street. Finds him in the corner. Street from way downtown. Long, off the back of the iron. Maddie Clevenger, who entered the game, gets the rebound. Laid up.
Good
by
transition.
Joe Hans.
Great shot by Joe Hans.
Saints cut the lead to 3.
How important are those rebounds, Joe? Obviously, Osage gets a chance to make one shot. If St. Ansgar is going to be rebounding after that shot every time, they're going to be a little more apprehensive about taking those long threes, I would think, unless they're really draining them.
Yep, exactly. That 3-point shot is a killer if you can make them, but it kills you if you don't. It's the ball going the other way in a hurry, and you see that in transition right there. Saints do a good job of looking ahead and finding the open guy for the easy bucket. Winia steals it away. Speaking of finding the guy, just over the hands of Maddie Clevenger, out of bounds. Turnover, Saints. But right idea. Good defense by Winia, just a little strong on the pass. He was trying to find a wide open Clevenger under the bucket. Street for 3. That one's short. Rebound by the Green Devils. Put back shots no good. Schnabel commits the foul on the rebound. Daliger. Let's go Daliger. Hits the dirt. Number 24. So the Green Devils inbound under their own basket. Good defense by Anthony inside there. Schnabel just not allowing anything inside. Again, steals the entry pass. Good defense by Anthony.
Saints have really cut down that deficit here, only down by 3.
Ooh. Joe Hans floater, no good. Rebound, Osage. Marks with the rebound. Stolen away by Clevenger. Clevenger feeds Joe Hans again, lays it up.
Oh,
more than
goodness.
lays it up. Joe Hans throws it down. And it's 24-23. Told you he could dunk.
Well, yes, you did.
I didn't think we'd see in the game. I didn't think Coach would let him.
Maybe the coach didn't let him.
We encouraged him last week on Saints TV to just let her fly, and he did tonight.
Yeah, he did.
Joe Hans throws it down, gets the Saints within 1 out after the missed shot by the Green Devils. Here come the Saints looking to take the lead. Squire in the lane, kicks it out to an open Clevenger, who drives in, creates his own shot, but gets a little too far underneath. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound, Green Devils. Osage unable to get the ball inside. Spent a lot of time dribbling around the outside. A lot of perimeter shots here that just haven't fallen until Street loses Clevenger. But his short shot won't go. Rebound, Kicks over to Johans. And with 20 seconds to go in this third quarter, Saints will again attempt to take the lead. There'd be their first lead since early in the first quarter. Inside, Winia got it. And the Saints lead 25-24. 2 seconds left. Long three, no good. And the Saints will take that 25-24 lead into the fourth quarter. Good quarter for the Saints.
So you show 25 on your scoreboard. The official scoreboard says 23-24. What do you believe?
It is 25. They just haven't added it yet, and they will. I'm sure. There it is. Just a little behind, that's all. So if you're watching here on Saints TV, not more reason to watch Saints TV in the arena, because our scoreboard is correct.
That is the fact.
We just learned that. I'm not bragging. It's just a fact.
I'm actually going to go to that replay that we have here.
Do you have a replay of?
I got a replay of that. You bet it is. Here's the play here. It's a break.
Good defense by Matt.
We're moving. Oh my goodness! Look,
Slamma jamma from the freshman.
Just a little bit here.
Throwing it down for the Saints.
He's going. He makes it look easy too. Just bang from the freshman.
He's pumped
Let's
up.
see how the coaches look after that. How are they feeling about that?
They don't get up
Coach
from their
is
seats.
Seated and we'll clap a couple times.
Get a clap. Love it. So the Saints have the lead here. The fourth quarter gets underway. We've got Schwiesau, Bieland, Clevenger, Hillman, and that's JT Red out there. Also known as Jagger Trenton. We affectionately call him JT Red here. That was his Saints TV name during football season. So we're just going to keep it here for basketball season. The officials get the scoreboard correct. They get that done, and the fourth quarter's underway. Street with it here for the Green Devils. Drives the baseline. Taken away briefly, but he gets it back. Rebound, Schwiesau on the street missed shot. Schwiesau gets it ahead to Clevenger, who finds Hillman underneath. Turnaround jumper won't go, but Matt Clevenger flies in, steals the rebound. Just a hustle play from Matty Clev. Rewarded with the long three, but it won't go. Bieland at rebound. Kicks it out. Back to the top, and it's JT Red who's going into the lane, and he is fouled prior to the shot, I believe. Fouled by one of the Green Devils, the first foul of the quarter here. Good little offensive set there for the Saints. They get a couple offensive rebounds. Going to get a couple extra shots in here. Schwiesau trying to find Hillman inside.
Hillman using those long arms to keep that one from going out of bounds.
They had it there. Hillman just defended nicely there by Cooper Street. Not able to get the shot off inside, but Saints will go back to that play. That was going to work. Under 5 minutes to go in this one. Nice drive by Marks, lays it up and in. The first points for the Green Devils. I could make up a time, but I'm not going to say it. Just in a while. Let's just go with in a while. They had a 24-19 lead, I believe, and that's their first point since. Trenton to the baseline. Defended nicely by Street. Out of bounds it goes. Green Devil basketball. Good job there. Just you cut that drive off along that baseline. Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
26-25. The Green Devils lead it. Loose ball there, but the Green Devils come down with it.
Oof.
Height advantage inside.
Yep.
Advantage.
Cooper Street. Just not quite enough.
He was in good position. Just when that guy's got you by 6 or 7 inches, it's pretty hard to overcome. Red
Nice
with
feed.
a good pass into Jensen. Jensen lays it up and in. Nice feed there from Trenton to Jensen.
Oh.
Good defense there by Schwiesau. Takes it away, lays it up and in. And the Saints take the lead. Back and forth we go.
You know, that's a tough thing to do, and it seems like some of these less experienced guys, like the JV and JJV teams, sometimes overshoot that when they're shooting,
Right.
when they're just hustling up the court. It's really hard to just lay off and lay that in. Schwiesau does a great job on that one.
Foul called on the Saints. I think they give that one to Clevenger in the reach. First foul of the quarter. I like it. That's a good foul. Better than an uncontested bucket. So Street will inbound it for the Green Devils. 3:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Saints have a 1-point lead. Good JV basketball game. Pass too strong, out of bounds, turnover, Green Devils.
Good inbound pass on that, but then the pass back to the basket, just too much. Saints get a chance to extend the lead here with 3 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Fourth quarter. My goodness, these games are going fast.
Jensen with the pass to Trenton. Trenton's fouled underneath. We're going to call that one a shooting foul or on the floor. Call it on the floor.
You know, he thought about just laying that baby back up while he was still in the air. Not a bad choice to get himself grounded before he takes that shot.
Schwiesau tries to kick it out to JT, but just a little strong. Deflected. That's why it's strong. Deflected by a Green Devil, so it'll stay with the Saints. That's why it took such a crazy angle on the way out of bounds, because the Green Devil tipped it. So Saints will set up the offense again. Travel is the call. Turnover Saints. Take care of the basketball here, boys.
Yeah.
Just 2.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
They are defending Street deep. JT Red way out there on that one. 2:27 remaining in this one. Saints up 29-28.
Very much officiating this one like a varsity game in terms of fouls. If you get two hands on somebody, they're calling that a foul. That's usually something that they tell the boys they're going to do. Usually you see it in varsity games. Quite frankly, you generally don't in JV games. I'm glad we're seeing it tonight because I think it helps get guys ready for that. I know talking to Max about that last year and the year before when, you kind of make that switch to the varsity level, you're just not used to that. You can defend like that at the JV level usually. Both hands pushing in the back, no big deal. At the varsity level, you cannot. So tonight we're seeing it called that way, which, again, I like.
Offensive foul there on the Green Devils.
So the Saints go again. Huddy Barley, I think.
Huddy Barley's back.
21 back in. JT tries to feed him inside. Stolen away by the Green Devils. Street going to work again. Gets the ball inside. He's fouled by JT. JT doesn't like the call. It's a good call, sir. Good call.
I'm not sure if he didn't like it or if he knew he was supposed to.
Or if he knew he was guilty.
That was a pretty good hack. Yeah.
Like, I got to pretend like that wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, come on, guys.
I got you. You're probably right. That JT's a smart kid. He probably had that figured out.
I want to take a moment to thank Freeman Welding for your sponsorship, Saints TV. Thanks to all of our business. You see the logos kind of rotating down there in the left-hand corner. These are the businesses that have contributed at the gold halo level or above. Obviously, we got a lot of sponsors who are part of this. We can't show all of them here in the lower left-hand corner, but paying attention to the ads throughout, paying attention at the beginning and at the end, there are a bunch of them. So, again, thanks Freeman Welding for one of our newest Saints TV sponsors. On the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see a QR code. That's Saints TV uses Give Butter as a platform for donating to our Saints Athletic Department. 100% of the proceeds go right to Saints Athletics.
Inbound play works for the Green Devils as they force the foul underneath. That one's a shooting foul. Go to the line, shoot two. Spacebar must be gummed up. I can't get the clock to cooperate with me. So if you see the clock jumping around, my apologies. Minute 53 to go. 29-28 Saints. Green Devils at the line, shooting two. First one finds its way in. 29 all. Second one good as well, and the Green Devils retake the lead 30-29, minute 53 to go. Saints need a bucket. A couple empty possessions in a row here. Jensen travels.
Two good JV teams playing tonight. I'm not surprised to see this one as close as it is. Under 2 minutes to go. Saints down by one. Osage's ball. Time for some defense.
Need a stop here, young men. Cooper Street looking to do just the opposite. The Green Devils keep the ball in his hands. Not much happens on the court without it being in Street's hands. Good defense by Jensen. Forces the turnover. Saints basketball. Timeout, Green Devils. Looks like that's a 30-second timeout for the Green Devils. They want to talk about the inbounds play here. Up 1 minute, 13 to go. Critical possession for both teams.
Yeah, plenty of time in this one. Obviously, Osage doesn't want to do anything crazy with the fouls. St. Ansgar has 4 fouls. Osage Green Devils has 3 fouls right now. But being up 1, it doesn't hurt for St. Ansgar to take a little time off the clock, get a turnover on the other side. And no shot clock, of course.
Yep. And that 3 fouls thing, you have one to give essentially, right? So you can play very aggressive defensively, and that you don't have to worry about creating shots there, at least on the first one. So, but a minute 13 is an eternity. Without the shot clock, though, it is much shorter than it is with it.
Well, look who joined us.
Is this Mike?
I'm not even sure.
That's me.
Whoopsie, that's you. Hold on.
I bet he's this one.
Well, let me tell you what I think about this game so far.
What do you see so far?
Well, it looks like St. Ansgar, they need 1 more point to get back with a tie, and then 2 more for the lead.
You have nailed it with your analysis, no doubt.
Duke Scoop has joined us. Duke is our expert
scorekeeper. Nope, that's Joe. He's pushing the buttons.
I'm pushing the buttons.
On that. I thought it was St. Andrew's inbound
It sure
pass.
was before that. They must have changed their mind. I know he said it was Saints ball, but then we started with it not being Saints ball. So I'm not sure.
Well, they must have known, because you wouldn't have unless it. No.
I don't know. I'm not sure what transpired. They must have known. You're right.
Ooh.
There it is.
Shreesow for 3.
Ooh.
Long. Rebound fought for underneath. The ruling's going to be out of bounds off the Green Devils. Saints basketball.
I can't see nothing from over here.
Oh, you can't either. You are blocked.
You want to come over?
Duke didn't start the clock that time, so if you see something going on weird with the clock, we're going to blame Duke. 5-second call. Turnover Saints. Now you can see. He just wanted to make sure you could see, so we're going to go to this end.
This is where we shoot the ball anyway. That's the sides we want to see on Saints TV.
That's right. 41.3 officially. Saints down 3. Green Devil basketball.
Oh. Gritty checking in. The ringer.
The ringer.
I'm going to go see if I can see what we missed on that. Out of bounds?
Yeah, let's go watch that. See if you can find it. We must have just misinterpreted the officials' call, because, like you said, everybody else seems to know it was Green Devil basketball. Hate it when it's only the announcer who's not clued in. Darn it.
So let me see if I can get to that here. Here's the replay.
Because here's this. Oh, I see. They called the timeout before that. Smart timeout by the coach. And this ref awarded the timeout before the turnover. That's where the confusion came from. Thank you for that's what replay does for you.
That's what replay does for you.
Good defense by the Saints. They have Street covered up. But the Saints are called for the foul.
Street, you said? How many streets are there in this town?
15 or 16. This is Cooper. I think I don't know. I honestly don't know how many there are. How many are there, Mr. Sperry? You probably know.
Well, there's Main Street. There's First
Street. Second Street.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot of streets.
I know most of them. I had enough paper routes during my young age to pretty much know every street and every house number in this town. I've forgotten most of it. But I'm surprised at what I remember. I'll tell you that. I'm surprised.
Isn't that funny? Cooper Street misses the first. The second one is on the way. Short rebound. Fought for Matt Clevenger on the ground. Somehow Osage comes away with it. Oh. Timeout called.
And with 22 seconds remaining here.
Looked like Osage called it. Good use of timeouts by the Osage coaching staff have saved them 2 possessions in the last 2 minutes. Because that was going to be a turnover as well.
If you're wondering who's at the game tonight, well, we can kind of give you a glimpse of that.
Grandpa Hillman there, I think. I see. And that's not Grandpa Hillman. Who's that in the red hat over there?
Well,
is that a Foster? Mr. Foster, I believe.
I think so.
Yep.
Looks Fosterly.
Fosterly.
Yeah, it wouldn't be Grandpa Hillman. That would be Jenny's folks, right?
Oh, sure. Grandpa Heeman.
Heeman, Hillman, pretty close.
Pretty close.
We'll run this side, do a few more. And we got a game going on over here.
Let's go check here tonight. Back to action, 22 seconds to go. Green Devils lead by 3 and have the basketball. Matt Clevenger tries to change that, but it's ruled off of him. Good hustle play. This kid just hustles, I tell you what.
Yes, he does.
Do
the
it
only
again.
person so far up the stands that far tonight was JT Red a little earlier. We are.
Oh,
turnover.
Stolen away. Saints need a 3.
Got to be 3. Got to be a 3. Don't do it.
Well, they didn't need a 3, but now they do. Oh, short.
Short. Rebound. Green Devils. Foul on the rebound on Clevenger. And the Green Devils will shoot 2 with 2 seconds remaining in this one.
I would have liked to seen a layup there, get it within 1, and then try to get a steal there, because I think there was, a good dozen seconds left.
You got to, if you score quickly, you don't need the 3, right?
Right.
And if you score too quickly, you got to keep Osage from.
Well, you foul quick, and then they shoot 2 free throws with 10 seconds on the clock, and then hopefully you can get down and, maybe they miss one. You can get a game-winning 3 or game-tying deuce.
Yeah, and if they make that 3-pointer with too much time on the clock, then they got to keep Osage from scoring, right?
Right.
Which is not probably an easy thing to do. These guys got some talent.
You got to make the bucket before you worry about the possession after it.
Makes them both, and that'll do it. The final here in the boys' JV game. Green Devils 34, Saints 29.
And with that, we have got a treat for you. Scheduled for 6:15 p.m., the St. Ansgar Saints girls are going to take on the Osage Green Devils boys. That's going to happen in a separate stream. So go ahead and get yourself a little snack or whatever you're going to do next. We're going to be right back after this on a separate stream. Varsity girls versus varsity boys. That's it for the JV showdowns tonight. Osage wins 2 over the St. Ansgar Saints. And we will be back on a separate stream in just a few minutes. Thanks for joining us.